Hello friends and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today there's a bit of stuff behind me that happened between streams, in between recordings I guess, and I kind of expanded a lot. One of the reasons why I did this off stream a little bit is mainly because I don't know why. I should probably just streamed also earlier, but to be honest, I just was too much into it and I just started progressing a lot, and then I just made a lot of machines. So for yesterday we were trying to focus on nuclear power, and today we're going to focus on trying to maybe get closer to ending phase 4, or at least as close as it can possibly be. And the reason why that's going to be pretty easy to do it today is because, well, I've kind of automated everything, and that means this one right here, I have thermal propulsion being made. Right here we have assembly directory system already being made. We have right here magnetic field generators. All the ones that take a lot more to make are already being made, or at least not really exactly already being made, but this one 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 already enough. This one 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 already enough. That's what I meant. Like, I set those up real fast and I realized I actually have everything, like the amount that it needed is good enough. Like this one I'm making exactly 5 versatile framework every time, and as for the rods, I'm always making like 8 per minute, and I'm consuming all the time only 2 per minute. So technically that means I have 6 per minute if this thing's always full. That means this way it's always going to feed a 6 per minute that way. So let's see if I have enough for making nuclear power today. Completed, I guess, from yesterday's recording. And yeah, so what else I set up? Okay, I set up these guys. Now the reason why this one is off is because I actually turned it off, because I wanted to actually have these guys while I was off, after like when I went to like make some food and stuff. While this guy was running, I went along and I stopped all 3 of these guys. All 3 of these, like these 2 blenders are making fused modular frames, and this one's making the cooling systems. Now this is making a lot of cooling systems, and I made it that big because I was thinking I'm gonna need cooling systems for the turbo motors, and I'm gonna need these guys for the crafting over there. And I think I made enough for both of them, because I think this one's using, for the augmentation that I put it at, my 112, just so I can reach 2.1 at least or something like that, because that means the consumption of the turbo motors is 2 over there. Exactly 2. It's 2 motor turbo motors. It's 2 of them, and then it's consuming 6 cooling systems, and it's consuming 1 fuse modular frame. No, 2 fuse modular frames, sorry. So now I'm making 3 for this one, because this one's actually a little bit easier to make to 3. I mean, I decided to up it a little bit higher. I could reduce it to 1, but I thought I was fine, to be honest, on the amount that it's making. But it's because I don't want it to be 1. I mean, I could reduce it by 0.5 so that the casings would go a little lower. But right now, I'm pretty sure my aluminum casings are still fine on the amount that it's making over there. Because I think I have 4 machines running on those. So that's why I set it up that way. But anyways, so yeah. If you do like the video, you can make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And we do stream these lives on Twitch, like I said. So if you do want to join us, there's a link in the description below. Also, if you want to stay alert to like when I start streaming and stuff, I do have Discord server down below, and you can join us if you want, and it'd be very fun to have you there. So yeah, let's just get into what I want to do next. So what I was thinking, the first thing to do, I think, is just turn this on. But before I do that, I wanted to grab everything that would be needed for the particle enrichment stuff. So good thing I had these running along, because I actually need 200 of these. So that's good. I need 50 of these guys. We're pretty good on that. Nice. And we also need 100 of these. So yeah. So these are, now I can probably turn it on now, because from what it has, it's technically always going to go up because this one's going to consume exactly... How much is it going to consume? This is making 15, right? This is going to consume... Over there it's going to consume 6, and here it's going to consume 8. So that means it's going to consume 14.4. That means there's 0.6 of extra cooling systems. That means this guy right here, the 0.6, will actually go and fill this up a little bit more. So what I could do is now turn on the thing over there, and it should be fine. It should be able to keep up and make like a small amount. It's going to be really small amount and really slow on the amount that it's going to make, because that means it makes 0.6 per minute. That's going to store in the chest. So that means every 2 minutes it's going to have one in there pretty much. So I mean, in an hour of stuff, it's probably going to make like 30 of them. So 30 of them in an hour is not that much, but I mean, I already have 400 of like storage technically. Well, actually it's gonna be 300 because this is gonna suck like 100 of them. But yeah, it should be fine for now because it's always everything. Even the like the turbo, like these guys right here, the turbo motors. These guys are actually gonna need like 5 times, like they're gonna make 2.1 turbo motors. So that means because they make 2.1, that means 0.1 per second per minute is gonna be stored. So technically that means every 10 minutes it's gonna make 1. That's gonna store in the storage. So technically I will need to increase this somehow and make maybe the resources that are needed for this thing to go crazier, because it's not going to feel that great for that. So anyways, let's turn this on. And this guy is going to run at 2 per minute. Because it does need 250, but I'm going to leave this going. That means every time it crafts this, it crafts 1 per minute. 1 craft per minute, and that means 2 of them. This is going to give me pretty much 250. It would take, I mean, if it's every minute 250, that means, is it 125 minutes? So 2 hours and 5 minutes. So 2 hours in, this should give me. So I need to focus on this 100 of them. Now, I don't think it's gonna be. I'm actually gonna be able to do this by the end of the stream, but I'm gonna hope. So first thing first, that I'm gonna need is definitely more power, because I've realized my power stuff is starting to dwindle. Actually, wow, I'm surprised that it hasn't cut out yet. Oh, it's using the battery. Oh shoot. Time until empty. Okay. That's scary. Okay, you know what? You are 170, 37, maybe too much for right now. Let me turn that off. Because, what is this like? That's 7,900. If I reduce 130, it's actually not that much, honestly. Frick. I need to increase my power. That's pretty much what I need to do. I need to increase my power. So I need to go now. Okay, let's just go. We need to go. I don't have time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn it back on because it's only at 135, whatever it is. Let me just turn it back on. Let me just see this one right here, 137. There's one that like was making them extremely fast. That was sucking the power. I don't remember which one it was. I changed all of my machines down here and stuff like that. I upgraded some of them that needed to be powered up to be increased with like the multiplier stuff. And I think I remember taking one and putting him like 4 times. Which one was it? This was 1.2 times. Is it this one? No, it's not. This one's just okay. Which one is it? It's not this one. There's one that he shoved and it upgraded like so much and it like skyrocketed the produce. I don't remember which one it is. Is it this one? No. No. Which one was it? Like 700? I don't understand where it is. I know I doubled or something, and I kind of went crazy. Which one would it be? I actually don't remember where I put it. The one that made it go to 700. This one? That's 414. It's still pretty high, but the thing is, I might need the computers for different things, so that's like not a thing that I wanted to do this. Nope, it's not this one either. This one's still not consuming that much. Because it's not boosted this way, it's only boosted this way so I can get a lot more to do. Huh. Surprise, actually. Did I boost another one somewhere else that I just don't remember? Damn. Well, you know what? I don't have time for this. I don't know why I'm just keep running around. I need to go and fix up my reactors so that my reactors start working. So, let me go to my uranium area. Let's use I was thinking of using something to launch myself, but it's not gonna really work. I guess I could use this anyways. I could just like... Nah, it doesn't really work. Walk through the gas. Okay, there should be a little bump right here. I mean, isn't this like going towards the location actually? It is. Right. Wee. Stupid tree. Wee. Super fast trade. Let's go. Honestly, I should probably have made a pipe that goes the other way, or that goes like a like hyper tube or something to make them go fast through here. Oh, this guy's over here again. That's nice. He's really nice. I love this guy. Goodbye. Speed run. Whee! And there we are. Okay, so what did I need that was left? I need sulfuric acid. Okay. Let me just set it up right away so that I can just link it through. So you are gonna leave and go back. Wait, you're gonna go into a... like this. You're gonna link to there, and then you're gonna link... Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna link this way. And I'm gonna link it there. So now this is gonna link back into this guy, and it's gonna link back. So that means there's gonna be 25 of it coming back around. That means I need to make 75 sulfuric acid. Right? Yes. Okay, so that means I need to make 75. Wait, am I making enough, by the way? Yeah, 62.5. I should have enough on the machines that I need to make here for these guys to make the uranium rods. By the way, I did find the other recipe for the uranium rods between streams. Do I have it, or... I don't know. Okay, I didn't pick it up, but it looked awful because it was 0.6, I think, instead of 0.4. But the recipe used like what was it using again? It was using something else. I was like, no, that's completely useless. I have so many beams. I have so many of these. I have enough. But the thing that I realized is I'm gonna need to make... Okay, I'm gonna need to make another blender. Right, because this is a blender, right? I'm using this to make it a blender, right? Or is this a blender, or is this a manufacturer? Oh, this is a manufacturer, okay, alright. Manufacturer right next to it, because it's gonna need 2 manufacturers instead of 1, because what I'll do is... we'll do uranium rods on this one, uranium ones on this one, and this is gonna take... this one's gonna take double the amount. Actually, wait, no, I have an idea. Let's do it this way because actually it's just gonna make sense doing it this way. So we're gonna separate the uranium cells, like these guys. We're gonna do organization, no, logistic. We're gonna do a conveyor splitter right there. Conveyor splitter right there. And this guy right there. So then these guys are gonna get pulled out. They're gonna go in here. They're gonna get separated into these two right here and right here. And then what I'll do is I'll need industrial case and case beams. So these guys over here that were left here a while ago. Okay. So let's do another splitter. Okay. Do this. Okay, so the beams are at the bottom and this one's at there. So what I'm gonna do is take the bottom one, connect it there. The top one, connect it there. Makes sense, right? Yes. Then bottom one over here, take it there, and then the top one, take it there. So that would make sense, right? Yes, now it starts feeding in. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, disconnect this guy to my power line on this one. There we go. So now these are connected. And then these are going to do conveyor... Oh, no, that's conveyor merger. I'm going to do it this way. So we just connect this guy, this guy. So these guys are now going to put all of them into one block. And then what I'll do is I'll do another conveyor splitter. I just realized conveyor splitter. Then we take what? Too long? For what? There we go. Then we, with that, I should be able to just connect it to here. That should take these two, fill it up here, and that should make exactly 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. So that's going to be making 1.2.
Hey, thanks for following.
Deserica, thank you for the follow. Let's see. We have right here. So we can just dump it in there. Okay, wow, this is actually going down pretty fast. That's crazy. That's crazy scary. Okay, so these are all connected now. So now I can just focus on making sure that these guys are filling up with water, right? Right, these are filling up with water. These are making... these two are making 240 in total, right? Yeah, they should be making 240 for each machine. Is that enough? Wait, no, that's not enough. I need 480. But did I not buff these guys? Oh, I was supposed to buff these guys by twice. Oops. Yeah, 240 plus 240. To then go to 480 for this machine. Same thing with the other one here. Let's just do this and copy. And just like... There you go, and there you go. Nice. I'll be honest, I'm just playing like crazily because this is my first time going through the game, so I'm just trying to technically enjoy myself. But this was not done. I forgot to do this. Oh, this doesn't make it because it doesn't have a boot. Okay, I have to also make... yeah, it's my first time playing, and honestly, I'm just using this one because I don't really know exactly. Well, I just use this one because I prefer just going crazy with my things. I don't really care about the beauty right now, right this second. Is there more? Just make like another one right there. Connect it to this guy. Connected to this guy. Connected to this guy. Yeah, honestly, like, from what I saw, I'm like, from like the middle of the game, trying to make a bunch of the belts and stuff like that, it kind of started going a little crazy, so I ended up just being like, you know what, I don't give a shit anymore, like, about how it's gonna set up and everything, because I'm just abandoning it. Now I'm just like trying to make this go fast enough. These are now making 240 each, so now these should now be full in water. They are. Good stuff. Okay, so now these are consuming 480 per minute, and they're making 480, so that's filled up with water. Now these are going to be filled up with power, because they should be consuming... Well, it doesn't actually tell me because it's not on right now. But they should be consuming 4.2 out of 4.2 minute every minute or something. I don't exactly know. Okay, anyways, let's also do a merger. Like there, I think, and just connect this guy to this guy. It's too far. Okay, let's do that. Let me make an organization storage. I don't know what's gonna be plutonium is gonna be used for, or so whatever. It's gonna be the waste, I guess. I have a feeling the waste is gonna be used for something, but we're gonna see. Yeah, I mean, it's because I haven't put one in there yet, so I don't know exactly what the consumption is for the fuel yet. Because, like, unless I can... Oh, never mind, it says it right here. You're absolutely right. Okay, it says 0.2 minute per minute, but I did double it, so I would think doubling it means 0.4, so that should be exactly the amount I'm making. So I should be fine, as long as I have these now making them. But I have the beams, I have these, I just need the uranium thing to go on, and then the uranium just needs sulfuric acid. So let's go get my sulfuric acid. So for that, I will need to search for sulfur. Where's my sulfur? There it is. I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know it's this way. I just hope... Can I build at least a... I can build a Mark II miner. I don't need a Mark III for this one. That should be fine. Is this a pure one? No, it's a normal one. Okay, let's get there. Someone last stream did tell me that it was going to take... Oops. It might bump me. I had a feeling it was going to happen. Yeah. Did it fall down? Doesn't do that much damage. Hell yeah, I can just yoink it and just go. Goodbye. I'm gonna go now. Okay, let's just scan again by just pressing V. I don't know if it's gonna be really high or not, so I'm just trying to make sure by going up here. It's this way. There's another yellow there. Might as well get yoink it all along the way. It's 300 meters this way. I see another one there, but honestly, I want to get my sulfur. Okay, oh, scan again. Supposed to be very close. Oh, there it is. It is on top of a rock. Good. Passing right by it, might as well, right? Like that. Okay, so the sulfur's right there. So, like I said, I need a tier 2 miner like that. Pretty much, which is pretty good enough, I think. Now let's start doing the track to go back to my radiation area. That's good. I will also need power, to be honest. Should probably link that, huh? Do that. Link the bottom directly to this. Just don't like that. A little bit more. Yeah, I need to bring power at the same time, just not... Bottom one connected to there. This one, let's go as far as I can. Space too uneven, wire too long. There you go. Then we just... Where's my track? Right there. Oh. Should land, because I'm going to need some more fuel. Ow. Okay, well, give me a second. That's probably poison dude or whatever. Go towards the radiation. Oops, I should have checked on my landing. Nice, that's a good one. Right here, might as well just yoink this guy. Well, never mind. God, dude, that scared me. Health is fine. It's fine. I'm gonna like kill this guy. That hostility. Oh god, what is happening? Oh god. Heal, heal. Nice. Okay. Keep going. Okay. I did have to go above it. I think I'm gonna have to go above it actually. Set it up there, I guess, and I can just like go up here or something. Okay, let's do the power next. I'm so slow right now. Jesus. Okay. Got some more fuel as much as possible. Get up there or get on the platform at least. Just land somewhere. Good stuff. See the rocks do recuperate. To be honest, I just never made him. Maybe it's because I'm just like, oh, I'm missing materials? Oh frick, I don't have enough cables. Oops. I actually can't continue this. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to come back then. I just never made them, honestly, for the, I probably should, but at the same time, I'm just, like, now being, like, the kind of, I'm good, I don't need to make them. There's no radiation area. Just went up and then down and then up and then down for no particular reason. Whatever. Creature in the way. Thank the Lord. Allow me, please. I mean, make one track around 2 biomes and then put a lot of trains on it and never have to worry about it. And I guess I could, but it's just like right now for me, it's just stupid animal. But for me, it's just been I've been just doing it like this way for so long that I just I don't know why I'm just being like that. Like I could make it, but can you die, please? Thank you. There it is. Let me go this way. Now I need to make production binary. This was for sulfuric acid, and how much do I need again? For sulfuric acid, you need to go in there. Actually, no, I can just directly link it there. But I need to make exactly 75. So with 75, I think I can just buff it once like this, and that's 75. Yep, there we go. So I need 75 water for this. How much water do you need? You need 100 water. How much water are you making? 120. How much water do you need? 75. So 75. I buff it by 50%. Isn't that enough? That would be 180, 180. That would be enough. Good. So now what I can do is then logistic pipeline there. And then do this and do this. Connect this to power so it can work. There we go. Then we need wire. We need cables. So I need to go back home to get cables. But yeah, that would be. I could probably check up on the trains, but for today, I'm just gonna focus on this. I think because right now when I have something in mind, I don't like to divert from it because then I'm gonna get lost on what I'm trying to do, and I'm just gonna start getting stunned and stuff. So. But yeah, I honestly should have just probably made a train that goes back and ow. Goodbye. If you don't fall, if you don't die from that, you didn't. Bruh. It's even jumping at me too. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, anyways, thanks for the suggestion. It's just I'm just brainless. Yeah, I don't exactly know how to trash it. I don't know if I can just shove it into a sink or something. Maybe it doesn't allow you to put it into a sink, so I'm gonna have to check up on exactly how to get rid of it. I do have a storage right now of the waste. But yeah, so no, it's not, it doesn't go in the sink, so probably need a trash of some kind. I don't exactly know how to do that. Like, do I have to manually do it? Probably not. I don't think I can make a trash can. But I do have a storage right now of the waste, so I should be fine. Oh yeah, it says 6 hours, but that's just because I didn't leave the session from earlier. Okay, so you have to change them into plutonium. Okay, well, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to do that anyways, so I'll keep that in mind. By the way, I do need to complete the particle enrichment thing. Should probably do that. Kind of right here. Just doop, doop, doop. Good, that's enough. I need 2,000. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna do that a little bit after I'm done with the power stuff. I need cables. I came here for cables. Where are my cables? They're my cables. Wank, 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 wank. Should be good enough for now. I'll shove 600 in here for now because I can hold that. Actually, that's way too much. I don't know why I picked up that much. What the hell? I don't need that many. There you go. There you go. Okay, so now I have to go back over there and I need to fix the power situation now. As for the other items, good. Okay, I need more. I don't really need more concrete right now, but I do need more cables or wires. Go grab some more wires. There you go. There you go. Put that in there. Probably just make a storage for it, but honestly, for right now, I'm good. Let's go back. Getting there, getting there. These. I can use these to get there. Whee! Nice jump. I'm gonna make it that way. Good. How much are you consuming? Just 75? Okay, well, I have way enough coming. Okay, well, now I just need to link it from this guy and just go follow the line that I have over here. Way too long. Way too long. There you go. After your nuclear power plant, try making rocket fuel power plant. Way better and 100 times easier than uranium. Wait. Does rocket fuel, like, make more power? Or just because you can just make a crazy amount of machines that's fueled by rocket fuel? Because I've unlocked rocket fuel. I was thinking of doing it probably once I had this. I know it burns less, so I guess you could just make more machines to, like, compensate, I guess. But I mean, after the uranium is done, I'm probably not gonna have that much of a problem, to be honest with it. 'Cause I don't think so. 3, 2, 1. Reverse turn even. I don't know where I left the last power, like, wire area. There it is. Can I link it directly or wire too long? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to just do this and then just... Hey, Serious Cowl King. Welcome back, welcome back. And if I link those two... Okay, and then is that just immediately gonna get connected, or... Please tell me it's just gonna work. I did plug it in. I don't know exactly if it's gonna work or not. Oh yes, it's coming. It was a little too fast for the amount that it's making, but whatever, it's fine. And that means I can go back now. I should have a problem unless my power is not being made, but let's hope it's gonna make it before the power drops, because that would be very, very sad if it just drops before my first power is being used. 400 crude oil makes about 800 rocket fuel. That sounds amazing, to be honest. Is there an alternate, like, crafting for the rocket fuel, maybe, that can take it directly from, like, heavy oil or, like, crude oil or something like that? Is there a possibility for that? Because there was one thing, there was one for, sorry, super fuel or whatever it's called. I forgot what it is. There was one of those for making it faster, I think, with heavy oil instead. Because I know you need to take what's this fuel? Turbo fuel, sorry, turbo fuel. I know you need turbo fuel and like nitrix or nitrous or something. And nitrous is unlocked with particle enrichment, and that's what I'm really looking for right now. But yeah. Anyways, with this should make some sulfur stuff. This should go in here and make the exact amount that this is consuming, plus this is making 25 whenever it makes one. Nice. This is getting separated exactly on the inside of both of these, because this should make exactly the amount that I need to make into rods, that the rods would go into here and get separated to these three, like, exactly. So we'll just have to wait a little bit. Okay, I get it, I get it. You just make so many, like, machines just to keep up with the amount that you make, pretty much. I mean, that's definitely pretty cool, honestly. That's definitely really good. Just gonna make some crafting right here. Just like turn these guys into power shards. But that does, yeah, that sound very, very powerful. Not gonna lie, because already using to make turbo fuel, yeah, to make power was already pretty good of an increase, because I realized like it uses way less turbo fuel than the amount of fuel that it would probably need to be made into. And I also found I also got the crafting recipe for more, what's it called again? More turbo, not more turbo fuel, but more stuff. What's it called again? God damn it. For more heavy oil. I actually got the recipe for more heavy oil with the, ouch. That guy just keeps launching himself down. He just disappears, but he spawns back up there every time. Gotta love it. Put slugs in the constructors. with summer sloops to get 2 times more. But you're right. You're actually right. That does multiplicate that. Technically that would make... Oh wow, that actually changes everything. You're actually super right with that one. It would make double the amount because technically that's technically using the resources, because the resources are end-picked. If I have one constructor with a summer sloop inside, or maybe it takes multiple, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of cool actually. I didn't think about that. I'll probably just keep, then the next ones I'm collecting, if I am collecting some, I'll just keep some. But I did find a lot already, and I did already transform them all because, well, you know, and I do have like another 225 right here. So it's not like I completely need it right now, but yeah. $4.1666 per minute on the rocket fuel. Yeah, that sounds more about right, but it's going to be like kind of crazy on the amount that I need to make. But I haven't even unlocked the particle enrichment right now. I'm actually going to go work on that, but I just want to see something. Oh, they are working already. They're working already. Okay, good. I mean, it was going to take a long time to make them, but it wasn't going to make that long of a long time to make them. Probably 5 minutes, and they're always going to work. Because the amount that I'm making are the amount that I'm consuming, technically. So it should always keep them at max. So now my power should be at 18,000 for the time being. But also the power boost is kind of cool. 1,600 instead. But that should now always keep it that way, and I do have batteries still in case I do overboard work. But anyways, let's go and now concentrate on trying to finish the particle enrichment thing. I will need some I will need some more quick wires. I need more quick wires for that. That means I will need to go back over there. Let me just go through my land of cables and use this hyper tube. Okay, so now I'm going to the my quick wire chest just to grab a bunch so I can just complete the particle enrichment, and then we can start working on a couple of things. That's from there. I think I only need one last item to be auto-crafted right now on the phase 4. So I should be getting really close to starting phase 5. My plan for this stream is to be able to finish phase 4 by the end, but I mean, I don't know if the last item is going to be way harder to craft or not. I might need plutonium to craft it, so that's why I'm thinking that's what's I'm gonna be needed. So that's why I wanted to get the nuclear reactors running. Because I'm gonna need the waste and stuff. So I hope it's gonna be fine, but we'll see. Right, no, it's not here. I don't need to stop here. I need to stop a little bit further. One more jump. But yeah, so we'll see. Come on, get me there. Little water sip. Good stuff. But honestly, I do want to think about making rocket fuel. That does sound pretty cool to me, but I do need to unlock particle enrichment, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to check how to make nitric or something. I don't remember exactly what the name of the liquid is to make rocket fuel. I'll see what I need to do for that. And here we are. Okay, you're going down. That's not good. They're going down. Making 450. Okay. Well, if you're going down, that's not good. But at the same time, I guess I could just try to see. Okay, so I'm making 450 here. Let me see what the other batch that I have over here. I'm gonna use this to go back because that's actually faster than the hypertube that I have. You don't need it. You just need 2 alternate recipes. Diluted fuel and turbo blend fuel. Okay. But that would technically mean still I would need the alternate recipes. I haven't gotten any, so I would probably need to just get more of the oh, wrong track. This one goes faster. I would still need technically a couple more. I would need to do some exploration because I would need more computer stuff because I actually don't have any. I probably need one more. Didn't I research something while I was off stream actually that I didn't check? Just check real fast. I did. I already have the best one, I'm pretty sure. I need that, and honestly these guys don't really need that. Let's check. Let's try doing that. Ooh, okay. What are these? Okay, these use... Huh. It is faster. Instead of using... Nope, never... Oh my god, wait. That's expensive. Well, that's expensive. Damn, but anyways, out of these two, I'm definitely gonna take this one anyways, but it's like... The left one is expensive. Turbo electric. We just do the last tidbit of this one. Boink. And here we go. Hells yeah. New parts, new resources, new building.
Milestone reached. Project part number 9, nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant.
Okay.
Fun fact. Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways. On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Have they now? I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about. Like, did they look fine to me? Anyways. See how much you need. How much you need copper, I guess, for pasta. Well, first I need to check for the particle accelerator. I need a little bit more cooling stuff. Don't have enough right now. I should be able to make it. As for the recipes and stuff of different things I can check. So down here we have all of these guys from down here. Nitric acid, that's the one that I'm gonna need, I guess, a little bit. If I wanted to make it the normal way for rocket fuel. But it's just, I haven't gotten the extra, like the different, like crafting for this one. I haven't really done that, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Non-fissile uranium. It's in a blender. That uranium waste, okay. And then is it non-fissile and uranium waste into plutonium pellets? Okay, and then you make it into encased uranium plutonium cells. Did they make them into plutonium fuel rod? Used as fuel for nuclear power plants? Huh? Oh. This is like an increased version for the power plants? Oh, Jesus. Oh, copper powder. 30 ingots. Or 5. This is used for what? Oh, nuclear pasta. Ah. You'll need to sink them to make waste too. How do you make this guy? Oh, frick's sake, you need more radio control units and fused modular frames. I hate this. Okay, and then you need to make nuclear pasta, the one that I'm using for the phase 4. You need 200 copper powder to make it. And 200 copper powder is gonna make... Oh geez, that's a lot of ingots. What the frick? That's gonna take a while, actually. Because it says, for this one it says 0.5 per minute. That means if I want to actually make it like at least 1 per minute, so I can like, in like 2 hours I'll be done. And for this I would need 400 pasta per minute. Yes, I would need 400 pasta per minute. Or, sorry, 400 copper powder per minutes. That would mean I would need... Christ. Okay. Let's do some little calculations real fast. I'll need 400. Oh my god. Actually, you know, that recipe makes makes 50 per minute. That means I would need to get the recipe like 8 times the recipe. Pretty much. So I need like 240 ingots per minute, I think. So 240 ingots per minute. Okay, that means I need to run the... Oh, I can definitely make that happen pretty easily, actually. Yeah. Everybody's told me, like, use the in-game calculator, but it's like... How am I supposed to do that? Is it just me, or am I supposed to do something to, like, search? I don't exactly know how to turn on this stupid calculator. Type 10-2. Oh, you mean just like... Oh, you mean just like do... Oh, that's just... It's divided by 4. Oh, that's multiplied by... The thing is, that's my overlay. It's annoying. Ah, okay. Did not realize that the search bar was a calculator. That's what people told to me, and I was like confused a little bit because I couldn't make it work. Okay, it just means like do the calculation in the search bar. The problem is my entire numpad is technically used for my like controls on my mouse, but I mean I'm not usually using it that much. It's just I didn't actually. It's like the star on my D-pad is literally, it opens my overlay, so it's like it kind of crazy to me. But anyways, it's fine. Right, I do have a chest that leads in there. Okay, what did I want to do again? Okay, well, what's this used for? Particle accelerator. Electromagnetic fields to propel particle to a high speed and energy. The specific design allows a variety of processes, including matter generation and conversion. Power usage is extremely high and unstable and varies per recipe. Do you know exactly what's particle accelerator used for? I don't know right now, but I mean, if I click on here, can I like literally just go to the bottom and just click accelerator to just see? Yes. Use electromagnetic fields to propel particles to high speed and energies. The specific design allows for a variety of processes, including matter generation and conversion. I don't know what it does, but I'll just leave it be for now. But it does say it's a manufacturer, well, manufacturer's machine, whatever it's called. Okay, next, what would I want to do? Okay, so I want to focus on maybe making the plutonium stuff, I guess. At least to be able to throw away the nuclear waste or use the nuclear waste of some kind. That's what I was thinking of maybe doing. But for that, actually, no, actually I want to maybe focus on finishing the phase. That's what I was aiming for. Let's focus on that. So for doing that, I want to make the nuclear pasta. To make the nuclear pasta, I will need to set up copper powder and pressure conversion tubes. So let's set up compressor conversion tubes. Compressor conversion tubes is made with radio control unit, 2 radio control units and 1 fused modular frame. If I remember quite right, the fused modular frame, that goes the wrong way. I think actually, what are you making? 4.5. Where are you being used? You're making 4.5 and you're being used in here, and that's using 4.2. That's annoying. That's pretty much, that's using less than the amount that's being made, but it's only 0.3. And where when I need these guys need to be made with, I guess, an assembler. I can just put it like right here or something. Link. Oops, that's not the right chest, but anyways, let me just find the right one. This one right here. I'll just do like logistic splitter, like Does that link these guys? Okay, so let me just take it to the pressure conversion tubes. Cubes, not tubes. No power. Let me just link this guy to this guy right here. Okay, so now this is getting filled with radio control units. Good. Okay. Well, I only need 100. Whatever. Let me take another one of these conveyor splitter, and I realized it was right there. Now, I'm not going to consume them right away yet. I mean, I could just make 100 for now and then just leave it into this storage or whatever. Because this one, I think I'm making enough. I'm making enough fused modular frames. Just I don't think I'm making enough radio control units. So probably gonna need to step it up some way here, but whatever. Turn this on and let me just leave it going for now. I mean, I just need 100 of them. It's probably gonna be fast enough, to be honest. But anyways, let me also make, I think, another assembler. Wait a second. Wrong buttons. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. So for this one, I need a particle accelerator. Oh. I was looking for what I needed to make it in. That's where I need to make it in. So that's why I need a particle accelerator. That means I need to pick up. I will go here real fast. Where's my different things? I want to actually grab some stuff, store it in my inventory and stuff like that. Wank, that's 50 or there. You know, 100 of these or something. Actually, I only want 200 of these. And I'll yoink to 50 of these. And I'll just yoink them all in here. Particle accelerator. That's the thing. That thing is pretty big. Definitely know that. Put it a little bit closer, like right here or something. Okay, so we're gonna need to take it from there. And oh, it can actually accept a liquid too, I guess. Oh, this is how you make plutonium pellets too. Oh. Well, good to know. Anyways, then I'm gonna need a lot, and I made a lot of well, copper stuff. Is that enough for making? Yeah, I do have enough for making another tier 3 miner. Okay. I will need that set up. So for this, I want to make pasta. So that means this consumes 100. Wait. Oh no, I only need 200. I don't need 400. I only need 200. Oh. Right, of course. I'm gonna buff this guy up to 200% because I wanted to make 1 per minute, so that it's under 2 hours. It does mean that this is 1, and this is making 1 anyways already, so it should be fine. Then this is going to be needing 200, so 200, if I do calculation real fast, that does mean I need like, what, 2 constructors, I think? Because make these, it's going to be 50 per minute. That means I need at least 2 of these maxed out, I guess. Well, technically I could just run 4. That would make more sense, honestly, just making 4 of them. Okay, well. But it does sound like a lot of ingots, to be honest. We'll see how that goes. Let's take a tier 3 miner and take it all the way to my copper veins that are all the way over here. Like a normal vein over here that's pretty far right here. Pretty good stuff too. It won't tell me what this one is. It's tier 4. There you go. So this miner is going to make 240. Okay, let me do a little calculations real fast. If I need 4 of you guys, right? Because to make 200, I need 4 of you guys. Right, that means I need 1,200 ingots. I need 1,200 ingots, huh? What's this maxed out? 600. Oh my god, literally. I literally need all of this. Let me just check real fast. Ingots. One button. Copper ingots. Do I have another one that can make them a little bit? Okay. That's a very good one. That's just water. I can make that happen. It does say 37.5 per minute, and it's not really fast one, to be honest. What's the fastest one? The fastest one is the leached copper ingots. And that would be sulfuric acid. 110 per minute with some sulfur. That would be sulfuric acid. Where's the nearest vein of sulfur here? Is there one? Do you have a pure vein there? Sulfur. Temporaries in the middle, for some reason, tell me that. Okay, well. Huh. I guess the closest one is definitely over here. Huh. Instead, what I could do is check for iron, I guess. Thing is, wouldn't I need the exact amount? Like the exact same amount to make it happen? What was it again? Copper ingots. Copper ingots was with iron. It doubles the amount of copper ingots. Makes them pretty fast, but I would need pretty much 50 copper and 50 iron to make 100 of the copper ingots. That means to make the amount that I want to make, 1,200, I would need 600 iron and 600 copper, and that would keep up with the amount that I would need. That means I would need at least a normal iron vein, if possible, completely used for this. Well, I'll do a little check real fast to see if there's an iron node close by that's making that amount. Okay, so the closest veins look like there's a lot of impures. I did put a radio down, so I do see a lot of my regular ones. That's copper. Pure iron. Impure iron. Dude, there's only impure iron, dude. What the frick? Well. That's annoying. Well then, what if I run this? Because like, it's mainly the fact that I need to cook enough, but that means I'm gonna have to make so many furnaces if I really want to make that happen. Because that would mean right now I would need this machine would run 10 furnaces that are double speed. So that would be 10 furnaces with 20 of these, and then you need to put another one here, another tier 3 miner that uses also 600. Oh my god, that's tough. What about these? These are 780, so technically to be able to move 600 of them, I would have to use 2 different tracks that go one way. And that means I need... And I think the best bet is just to do this. Okay, let me just do... Can I just track it to the floor here or something? There you go. Okay, let's do that. Let's leave this there. Okay, then let's just do my big ass organization of furnaces. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's do production. Let's do smelters. Let me go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So that's That's 15 of them. This is getting atrocious right now, technically. Because, I mean, I'll need... One, I need like 10 of them. If I buff them twice on each of them. Well, technically, if I make... Let's do like... If I make 90 per machine, how much would I need to make it to 600? Would it be like times... Six. See, that would not be equal. Then I would need... It would still not be equal. It's better that I just make 10 of them, I think. Yeah. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This. There you go. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? Did I misread? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm stupid. I miscounted because I didn't count the one that I already placed down before. Oops. Fault. Okay, anyways, let me just do a little bit of wank, wank. And then wank. This to this one. Actually, no, wait, I'm fine. This to this one. Then let's do on top of this. Okay. There you go. One, two, three. 1, 2, and 3. I can still link this one to one more just to make sure that it happens or not. Okay. Okay, so one thing happens is going to be like this. So conveyor splitter Right there. There you go. Realizing that this can be a little closer, I might as well take it. Okay, and then it's gonna be separate in. There we go, like this. Surprised that it's acceptable, but okay. Variable splitter. There you go. There you go. There you go. And then we're gonna do a little bit of a conveyor belt elevator. And voila. That should now go exactly according to plan on these guys. Of course, I forgot to do something, one of the most crucial things. Okay, also, I do need to bump these up by twice the speed because that would not make sense. Let's do control copy. Paste. 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 Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Making sure that everything's good. I'm just gonna literally use 40 of these, so that's kind of crazy. But I mean, it's probably one of the other recipes would have been better, but I kind of don't have any oil around to make that into, or to make different things. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's just, these guys are running. Let's do the exact same thing on this side. Last smart splitter, please. Thank you. Let's just go with. Okay, and then we just go, and then we go to the next one. Okay, this way. I have to stop somewhere just to delete the ones that I really don't want. Because there's too many wires in this one. I accidentally deleted the wire that I don't want to delete. Okay, then what we do is do this. God damn it. Allow me to just fuck off. One more. This there, this there, and this right there. See if I can use this one. I should have checked with the top one, I guess. Yes, that works. And then what we do is we do lift 5 on this side. Could go up. There you go. Perfect. Okay. These should now all be working exactly to make 60 per minute, so making 600 per minute on both of these. And what I'll do is I'll do the exact same thing on this side, just a bunch of mergers. Make like wank, wank. These guys are gonna make for powder. I need 300. No, I would need double it. 100. There you go. Nice. So now I'm making 200, exactly the amount that I need if I would connect these guys. So, okay, we'll need a couple of mergers. R. Oh. Okay. Merger. There you go. Then what we do is we do a merger right here, here, here. Go, delete this one in the middle. Then we just make a merger right there you go. Now I just need to connect it to this guy. That thing's not plugged in yet, so I'm just gonna connect. Oh, of course, this thing is in the wrong way. Of course I would do that. Go, and then we repower these guys because I'm a dum-dum. Repower and boom. Okay, let's do the exact same thing here. Just stick no, sorry, merger. Okay, and then we just do a little bit of a... There you go. What? God damn it, man. This. There you go. Just take a conveyor belt here. There you go, there's a copper all in that thing. Going in here, and then we have all of these going in here. These are all powered up. These are going to be making in total 200, and then 200 will be linked. Finally, after so freaking long, a merger here. That's going to shoot out this way. Before I go there, I'm just gonna connect those guys to power and then just make it go. So I should be able to do this. So these guys, connect them to... There you go. These guys should start making copper powder 200 per minute. They're going to start stacking up while I'm taking it to the next location. Mind. To get to the particle collector that I can see there. And there it is. Ah, this is not even connected to power. God dang it. And here we go. The power should hold out. I mean, I'm making fuel non-stop with the reactors. Though I should be careful on my power making on those reactors because I haven't actually dumped the stuff. But now I am making these guys now, the nuclear pasta things. So I do want to create a little storage. These guys. And dump it in there. There we go. That's one of them. Nuclear pasta. I need 100 of them. So technically, these are going to make 1 per minute. That means in 2 hours... Technically, I'm not done with the stream in... Well, I'm going to be really, very close for to be done on 2 hours. But technically, that's not exactly 2 hours. It's more like 1 hour and 40 minutes. So by the end of the stream, I should finish Phase 4. That's from what I can see. Let me just check, just to make sure. Which one is the other one that I wanted to get? Again, these guys. I'm at 100. I'm missing 150 pretty much. Right? Yes. How much is 150? That's gonna take 150 is gonna take 75 minutes. That's an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, this one's gonna take 1 hour and 15 minutes. The other one's gonna take 1 hour and 40 minutes. It should be able to keep up with the demand. Because I mean, this guy is gonna use 2 radio per unit, and it takes 2 for 1, so that means 200 radio for 1. 200 radio control units for 100 of those guys. Let me see, how much of the radio do I have? That's not the radios. Where are they? What's this one right here? I have well enough. I have well over enough, to be honest. And these are consuming 1 per minute, 2 per minute, and I'm making here on these guys. I am making. To be honest, I think I'm making 3 per minute. 3 per minute is getting taken over here and being used for this over here. That's consuming 2 per minute, and then this over here that's being consumed 1 per minute. So it's definitely, I'm exactly making the amount that I'm using. So to be honest, that works out to me. It definitely does. Yes. So I think I'm good for now. I think that good. That I just need to leave it going. So while I'm leaving it going, I should be done by the end of the stream. Technically, I should be done by the end of the stream for Phase 4. So this stream is actually right. I actually did it. Nice. Because it should keep up with at least the amount of stuff that I've made is enough to keep up with the amount that's demanding to be made. That's good. So now what I need to do is make another particle accelerator for the other area. So do I have everything for that? I am actually pretty... I am a little low on stuff, though. Just grab like 50 of these. I should probably try to make like a couple of these, just so I can, you know, or see how do I need to make these? Oh, I don't think I can make these. No, it's only made in a blender because it uses nitrogen gas. I mean, I could try to bump up this little thing. Oh, is the one that's taking a lot of power since so long ago? Was it the one for? Let me go down real fast. Was it the one for these guys? Is it this one that's using crazy amount of power? No, it's not. Alright, I only buffed it a little bit just to make sure that it keeps up with the other ones. It's just because I don't have more than this. And if I make the demand of concrete, steel, pipes, and stuff like that higher, it's not gonna be that great. As for this guy over here, it shouldn't be going down, but I mean, I don't think it's going down. I think it's making just exactly the amount that it's asking to be made. But the steel pipes over here, the steel things should have maxed out. Yeah, they maxed out again because the other one's coming in and it's just driving it from the force over there. I hope I'm not too struggling on these beams. I hope so, at least. And the consumption over there of beams might have actually stopped because I might not be using that much, or at least it's always on a lay back a little bit because it's not consuming as much as it should be consuming. But anyways, I will need a little bit more wires. Just check real fast. If I wanted to make deuterium wires, quick wires. And so I do have the other recipe for a quick wire. That's pretty cool. It's fused quick wire and it uses some copper ingots to make them. Makes them way faster. Well, I mean, it doesn't really make them way faster. It just makes way more for the for a smaller amount. It makes way more for a smaller amount of deuterium per, and it just uses a lot of copper on top. But it also makes 90 per minute, so it does make 30 more per minute than the regular ones. So that's kind of cool. The other ones are already buffed like to the maximum pretty much, so it kind of makes sense. And I was actually going down in Quickwire, if I was not mistaken, and I did say I was gonna have to do something about it, and I didn't do anything about it. So because I'm making right now 450, right? So I'm consuming Quickwire here. That's 100 Quickwire here. That's that is 60, so 160 Quickwire right here. Nothing goes to the left, right? No tracks goes to the left there. So what about the rest of the Quickwire? Where are they going? There's another one, but it just goes down over here through this machine. It's down here. And the only other place that it can consume is here, and that's consuming 315. 160. I've actually used it. 315 plus was it 160? See, that's the problem. I'm making 450, but I'm using 475, and because they're constantly crafting, I'm never like not using it. Because this thing is not, it's slowly filling up, but it's like by not that much. So because it's slowly filling up, but not that much, it's like it has a hard time keeping up with the fact that it needs to be staying empty. But anyways, okay, that does mean I am a little bit short on Quickwire. I'm sure I'm like by like 25 Quickwire. So let me just like do this real fast, like unallow this guy. Does that still work? Yes. I did disable that. I need to re-disable them right fast. Let me just make a constructor like this. Connect this guy to this guy. Make quick wire. And how much am I consuming? I'm consuming 60. So if I'm making 60 exactly, that means I just need to link. Well, first power. This one's full. Is there not another pole? There is another pole there. Good. So now this should be working. I just need to link it with the... Oh wow, it's so... Here, Deuterium is now being used a little bit, at least. Just to make it a little bit more wires. For now, at least. I'll just link the Deuterium to go somewhere else if I need it for somewhere else. For right now, I'm just going to leave it there to make 60 for this one, just because it was too much on the demand from over there. Now, over there, it should start stacking back up a little bit instead, because now I should be using only 415, so technically 35 of them should not be used. So now I should go up by 35 every minute. So, that's good. Good to know. That does mean I will go a little bit on a rampage to spam E here, because I kind of want to gather a lot of Deuterium ingots. Oh, quick wire. Nice. I only need another 500 or something. I have enough? Do now have enough. Also, I should have just grabbed some more for... for everything. We got a couple more, like this. What I should do? I have enough for one more of these dispositional whatever things. Let me just do this, and then this guy right here. Is that quickfire? I hope that's quickfire, because that's gonna be painful if it's not. Please be quickfire. It is. Good. I'll be uploading some quickfire to my storage at all times. Just fill it up with a 200 or whatever thing, and by the time that I get there, I should be able to make the particle accelerator over there, and it should be at 500. I mean, it's already being pretty much 500 already. Okay, so I'll need to make another thing there, but that does mean I'm gonna need more Mercer orbs, and I'm gonna need more summer soups if I need some more. It'll be very useful to me. I wish you could actually make summer sloops, to be honest. But it would kind of be broken, because as long as you have enough power, it would be able to just... it'd be fine kind of deal. But even then, I could love for that to work better like that. Okay, so we'll leave that going. I need to go take care of the fuel over there, but let me check different parts that I now can make. I need to check. So uranium waste, that's what I'm getting from the byproduct of consuming uranium rods in the nuclear power plant. Non-fissile fissile uranium can be extracted, handled with caution, highly radioactive. Think about that. Okay, so what we need for this is we're going to need to turn it into non-fissile uranium. It's water with sulfuric acid a little bit. Okay. Silica, I did remember seeing some quartz close by, so I should be fine with that. And citric is used with nitrogen. Iron plates, nitrogen, that's hard because I'll need water and stuff, I guess. What I'll do... let me go back to the reactor stuff. I'm gonna build a... That organization yet. There's an organization. I'm gonna build one of these. So for that, if I want to build one of these, I want to need more reinforced ones. I'm gonna grab like another like 100 or something and just shove it in my storage. That guy slowed me down. I need to land to throw myself. I want to see something. I have 41. Okay. That in there. And I'm gonna make this, but I'm also gonna make, like I said, I'm gonna make a radio tower. It's gonna be using 20. How much do I have now? The number that I would want technically is 170. Wait, I don't even... There. But I'll make sure that that's full, but I'm also making the tower, so it should be fine. And well, I can't really hold any more computers that much, to be honest, so I'm about to use 8 and 10 computers. So it is. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So that should be plenty for now. I'll make another radio tower over there, and then that should like show the stuff that's around. Also, I will need enough for... Okay, I'll need one of these, of course. I'm gonna need one of these because I want to make it over there, of course. And I'm gonna make... That should be enough for now. I do have everything that I need for this. So for now, I think I'm just gonna go there. So I'm gonna use this to get there. Whee! Super speed! Let's go. Okay, so with that being said, with everything that I just collected here, I did have some water here, but I don't really need it, to be honest. That's not what I want. I want water more over there. But to be honest, I think I'll be just able to take the sulfur that I've already made over there and just make it like more, make it loop. Because it's going to make water, right? So I think I'm actually going to be able to just put some water into a refinery to make a little bit of sulfur stuff. And as long as I have the sulfur running, then I can just remove the machine and then apply just the water that recycles itself into the machine again. And that should probably fix every single problem. So over here, I've been checking for these guys right here. I wanted to check. They have literally 0 fuel thing in there, but I just want to see how much radiation do I have in here? Wow, that's a lot more than I thought I would have. But a good thing it stacks in 500. Holy shit. When I looked at just straight up uranium here, like in this thing, is it like... moderately radioactive. The when it's consumed, it's highly radioactive, so it's even worse. Okay, good to know technically. Okay, well that means I will need to go a little bit crazy here anyways. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go like... Ouch. Forgetting I can middle click to choose a block. It's like in Minecraft, it's the exact same thing. You middle click and you literally get the item that's like used here. Anyways, I'm gonna need a particle accelerator like I know I'm gonna need. Let's put it the other way first. I think I'll be good with this. I need to make plutonium nuggets. To make plutonium, I will need non-fissile uranium. That's made into a blender and uranium waste. So just keep that in mind. Non-fissile is made in a blender, like I said. The thing is, I need to check how much am I making? What's the output? Can I see my output for the waste? Okay, it just says plutonium fuel rod. It would say 0.1 instead of 0.2. That's kind of dope. But wait, it still says 0.2. Does that mean with the double rate, it still burns it only 0.2? It just consumes more water? Is that why? I mean, if that's the case, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, same thing. Like, what? Didn't realize it would be like that. Okay. I think I have a lot of the radiation resistance right now because that's freaking crazy. Okay, well, for right now, the waste is fine. It is stacking up, but I mean, it is still, it's like, it's kind of slow, but it's not really slow. Like, it does make quite a lot. I don't know exactly how I could check what's the rate of the output, because it doesn't really talk about it. Because the waste is not being kept in. I'm always extracting it at an incredible speed too. So, anyways, I need to make a blender, like I said. So for blender, take it like this pretty much, because then the blender is going to take this there, and that's pretty much how it's going to go. As for this one, I think I'm going to need a refinery. Can I shove the refinery like right there in the middle? No, I can't. Let me just get a logistic splitter and just... Let's go this way instead. Production, refinery. So for sulfuric acid, how much are you consuming if I'm making the non-fissile uranium thing? Sulfuric acid, okay. let me also make the thing that I was thinking of making anyways, the radar tower. Maybe like put it right there or something and just... Yeah, the numbers go brr whenever I connect these kind of machines. Okay, so that now means, doesn't that mean that it shows everything around here now? Okay, so like I said, I do have cores here that are like normal veins, not pure, but oh wait, there's a pure one here. Oh, okay, there's a normal and a pure. That's kind of cool. Okay, nice. I can use the pure one if I really needed to, but I don't think I need it that much. It doesn't actually go all the way up here where my sulfur is, but that should be fine anyway. Sulfur's coming here already, so it's fine. And I don't need that much sulfur because honestly, I think I already have a digger tier 2 that gives me 240 per minute. And I'm not even consuming that close of sulfur, so I should be fine. Now I do need pretty cool bauxite here. What did I need again? I needed something from here and I completely forgot. I want to go in a corner where it's not radioactive, and it's just really not easy to find one corner that's not radioactive right now. Okay, this is the sulfur acid, right? Yeah, okay. Let me make real fast water extractor thing. Put it there. Get this guy connected into here. Give logistics. Give a pipeline to pump. Connect power to the power pole and get more power out of the power pole to this guy. You're making 120, right? Yeah. How much water, how much do I need for this guy? It says 15, but I kind of want to increase this. Because this feels way not enough. What if I just go all in? How much would that make? That would only take 137.5 sulfuric acid. Only 100. Okay, that seems... For 3 nuclear reactors, going with the amount of fuel that I'm making, I don't think that's enough. Oh. Well, that's a bit weird. Okay, let me just make a splitter. Like... here, connect this guy to the splitter, and then just go like... One's gonna go... How much items do I need in here? Wait, silica. Silica's gonna come from the other way, so I'm gonna do this, and then the next one just goes all the way over here. This one. Wait, what did you just delete? Oh. There you go. So now this thing is getting filled with, well, uranium waste. Pretty large amount, to be honest. Okay, I do also need nitric acid. What it's called now. This thing, I technically only need... $37.5. 37.5. That's gonna be hooked into... Wait, what? Oh, right. I need to, junction. Is that thing full? That thing is full. Okay, now I can remove this. Remove this guy. Remove this guy. Remove this guy. Okay, and then what I do is I connect the income of this guy to this guy, I think. Because then this guy's going to make water. It's going to put the water in here. And I'm going to make 37.5. 37.5 goes in here. And then I'm going to make the sulfuric acid for this guy. So I need to connect this dude into this dude. Yes. Yeah, it should make 2 batches of 50, technically. So I should have 100 always running, 100 water always running between these 2 machines at all times now, because they're like looped with each other now. So that makes just sense, I guess. And then now I just need silica and nitric acid. Nitric acid is made with... Okay, so that's why I'm gonna need an iron ore vein close. I do have a copper one here. But the closest iron vein that I have is this one over here. It's also a normal one, so I guess that could make sense. There's water. There's this and water. Technically, I could just... no, transporting items is easier to transport it all the way over here to make the nitric. Okay, nitric is what? Made in what? A blender? Okay, nitric acid is made in a blender. Okay, so... At any time, I'm gonna need another blender. I can make the blender like right here. I want you to make nitric acid. Nitric acid's gonna get pulled out from here, and it's gonna go into here. No, it's not. Not at all. Gonna get pulled out and put it into here. So that's gonna be nitric acid that goes into here from this blender, and this blender's making that. So it's gonna need... I guess it's just gonna need constant water, right? I can just make another... Okay, let's just remake my water extractor, actually. Make water that gets pumped to this guy. And this one needs more nitrogen. Okay, is there nitrogen around? Some water there. And there is. Right there. Well, that's pretty dope. Okay, and I also need iron plates in here, so... where's the closest vein of iron either? 2. So it really is the ones down here. Okay. Well then, let's just get to... Where am I looking? This way? That more in the direction? It's this way. There it is, right there. Okay, then we need to make a resource. Of course, I need something else. Ah, god damn it. Okay, well. I'm missing 50 motors. I have to go all the way back just for that. It's annoying, actually. Actually, you know what? Before I go. Hey, hello, Sears Cow. So you got Spicy Rocks power. That's the thing. Spicy Rocks power. I don't know what those are, but how many waste per minute are they making? They're making. I don't. Oh wait, it says right. What the hell? It wasn't saying before. Like that was weird. I looked at it earlier and it wasn't saying it. I see. It says waste output nothing, but then over here it says 20 per minute. You don't get it. Wait, what the hell? Oh, is it because there's one rod in here? That's why it's telling me. That means each of these are making 40 per minute. 60 per minute, I guess. I'm making 60 per minute. How much waste am I consuming then? I'm consuming way too much. Okay, I'm consuming way too much. Wait a second. Need to lower this a little bit. I'm only making 60. Didn't realize I was making only 60. That's 37.5, and this is consuming 25. 37.5 plus 25, 62.5. Okay, well, I mean, I guess this amount is the exact amount of. Why is this not going in? No power. Oh, I deplugged this one by accident? Okay. Must have done that. I didn't realize. Okay, so it has to have a fuel rod in here so I can like see how much waste it's gonna make. It just never told me because I didn't have one in the inventory. But that means they are making 60 per minute of waste. Now that means that these guys need. This one needs 100 per minute of these guys. I'm only making 50. Ah. Well, that's kind of sad. So I would need to double this one to make it happen. But that means I would need to make 75 per minute of waste plus this guy. And it kind of doesn't really work together, to be honest. I would need to make 100 per minute of waste. That means I would need. Okay, I would need to increase like these guys, because I think these guys can only go to probably 25 per minute on the waste. So I would think if I boost it 3 times, I think it would only go to 25 per minute. That's fine though. The 120, is it working to get in there, or is it not even getting in there? No, it's not, because it doesn't have a booster here. Okay, I tried clicking it, but it didn't work. Oh, this is not plugged in with power. That might have been why. Might not even need the pump there. Well, then now I can lower it even more to just make 15. So for now, I'm only going to need 15. Oh, good to know. Okay, well, I need iron plates for this one, and I need nitrogen gas for this one, but I need more motors to be able to do what I want to do. So let me go back and go get some more motors. As for iron plates, I will need to figure out where the iron plates are. As for these guys over here, I could probably just set up like, I don't know, like constructors like this, and like this or something. And then I set up like a tier. Don't have enough because I don't have, oh wow, I don't have any more of those. I need to craft more of those. I'll be right, I'll go back home and I will make those guys. It's alright though, it's alright. Ouch. I hate that guy. It's like the worst freaking enemy. I hate him. Can you fall down? Thank you. Fall down. Life of me. I also need more fuel, but I mean, fuel I can just do this. Oop, oop. There you go. That's more fuel on my inventory now. Because I made it automatically being put in there so I can just make more. I can have a lot of fuel for my jetpack, making it more easier to travel. Now I could make just a lot of power lines everywhere and link it with a one thing, but it's fine. I think I'm fine with that. Okay, so I need more. I don't know why I'm not writing this thing. Launched. I need more of these guys here. Wank, 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 wank. I have too much inventory, but yeah. What do my wires look like? I can get another stack of wire. I can also go and grab some more iron plates. That would be very appreciated, honestly. Why do I have two of these? Huh? Actually, don't even know why I have two of these. Must have deleted the stairway whenever I did that. Okay, well. Getting closer and closer for that one, that's nice. 250. Wait. We're not done? 250. I'm done. 500. Done. 500. Done. Nice. I have 500, 500, and 250. Nice. Then as for this one over here, I only need like 100, but I'm already 44. I'm literally nearly halfway there. So we're very close, guys, to completing the phase 4. That's pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Phase 5 incoming, I guess. I wanted to craft one of these. That takes 50 motors. Okay, I guess that's why I ran out of motors pretty fast, because I picked up some of these guys. My fault. And the resource wells just needs beams and stuff. I'm gonna go grab some more beams too. 300 more beams or something. Just want to make sure that I'm always, you know, I always have a good amount. That's pretty much what I'm looking for right now. Why do I have 50 copper ore? Huh. Okay, let me go grab some more power stuff, or sorry, some more power crystals or whatever. There you go. Just do a little bit of a restock. I have 150. I'm slowly grinding through them, but honestly, I think at this point I'm already like pretty much done with the amount that I would technically need. So right now, I think the only thing that would happen is I would need more different things, but that. Right now, if I'm trying to make like one of these pipes, I have both of these items being imported automatically, I think, into storage technically, so that's pretty much fine. And this is just using motors, so yeah. As long as I have those, I should be fine. So let's get back there. And let's go and make sure that I have my plutonium being completely used. I mean, as long as I have my entire waste being used, that's what I'm looking for, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to making perfect amount of plutonium and stuff like that, so should be fine though. Yeah, because each of these 3 are making 20. That means in total, I'm making 60. That means this one is consuming 37.5, and this one over here is consuming 25. So that means I'm consuming 62.5. That means I'm consuming a little faster than the amount that I'm making. But it's gonna be fine because for a while I'll have a reserve here, like as you can see. So technically, I should be still pretty good on the amount that it comes in for a while. So now I need 25 silica. So let me just make that happen. So let me just take this guy and just... $8 hours. Please, I don't want to land in the water. Thank you. Wait, what? Oh, Chris is over there. Oops. We need a merger. Thing is, I think I only need 1. Yes! I think I only need 25 anyways. I need a crafting bench right here. That's not a crafting bench I need. I need an equipment workshop. I need to make some more portable miners. I'm gonna do a little like 20 or something. Just so I can make a lot of them. There. Just shove these guys in here. Let me destroy this. Let me check something. Okay. I want to check to make sure that I didn't have anything running. Okay. Production. Some miners. Do I make a tier 3? How much is this? Normal one. Wait, this is a pure one, right? This should be well enough with just... This is a pure one with tier 2. It's gonna be 240. It's too much silica, isn't it? Well, whatever. It's... With a pure one running right now, it'll be perfectly fine, whatever. How do I get power over here? Power's already over there. It's saying wire too long. That's annoying as shite. Okay, so with that, I should be able to start making silica technically. If I had them connected, I would have been able to do that, but I didn't, like a dingus. So let me just do it like this. There you go. Go crazy. This is gonna start making some silica. The silica is gonna get sent all the way over here into this guy. There you go. And for later, I have like 90, like I think over 100 right now on the silica farming. So technically, I'll have way over enough silica for the crafting of stuff here, so I won't have any problems with silica by increasing when I want to increase this or something if I really want to. So yeah, so what I should do now is use the I want to make nitric acid pretty much. To make nitric acid, I need iron plates, 10 of them, and I need water, and I need nitrogen gas. Now, nitrogen gas, I was working on that, but I can make that really happen, like, very easily. What the problem is, it's going to be for iron plates, so... So, isn't iron like... What? I don't know where the iron is, but we're just gonna have to keep going until we get there. Why is there like... I was like, why isn't it showing what it's consuming? Damn it. Going in the right direction. It's just that guy's a radioactive bitch. I have to let him run after me. Actually, what there's the iron. Oh, with that being said, I can stop it because I'm gonna need to make iron plates to send over there. But I should be able to just make a tier 2 miner right here or something. That's gonna make 120. And like make... splitter. It's gonna have to be like... I'm gonna die. You get away from me. Frick. Good. Get rid of these guys instead of running around like a freaking headless chicken. Then I do it one more time. Then we go like this, and then we go like this. Of course, we do the same thing, we just do a pole here. Iron ingots, and iron ingots. That should be 120, technically. And this is making 120, right? Yes. Then what I need is constructors, of course. Let me just see. Iron plates. 20 per minute. Brother. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Plates. 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 Then what I'll do is I'll do mergers. There we go. So every machine should be plugged in now. That should be 9 machines, and it's like literally just take this guy from there and just connect it to like a power pole or some kind. It's like put it like right here or something. We'll probably take the bottom and connect it there. There you go. That should connect everything. Now I just need to bring power here. So let's figure out if I can get back over here. Are too long, but I could just technically put it there. Connect the bottom to one of the power line that's... There you go. So now that should make, technically, iron plates come in after a while. So take a little bit, but while this is happening, I'll go take care of the nitrogen, and that should technically, right after I do this, it should start making the plutonium pellets, like all the way till plutonium pellets. I just need to make the resource well pressurizer. Oink. Then I need to remake resource stuff. This is pure. This is pure. So let me just point it. It's not a fracking satellite. Oh, I didn't bring power here. Whoops. Oh, my fault. Some power stuff. Oh, there it is. There's iron plates coming in. Nice. I go and keep working on this over here. Okay, now this is perfect now. Let me just see. Okay. There we go. Trying to avoid me, but that's not how it's gonna work, friend. So this guy is making 120. This guy is making 120. Okay, so they're all making like pretty much a certain amount. So this is 120. This one says 1,200. Oh wait, these are all pure. Oh, these are all pure. I forgot. This one's an all pure one. I was looking for to see if there was normals or whatever, and then just realized it's all pure. Anyways, I'm dragging back 360. Just because maybe if I need to use it more or whatever. Give me a second. Let's do another like junction there. I need to bring. I want to bring at least 600 into the single pipe. So because this can only hold 600, right? So let's bring in. That's 120, 120. That's 240, 360. I would need 2 more. So let's just make 2 more then. First, well, let's just make like this one right there, and then this one right there. Then I take this guy and I drag it all the way till there, and then this one all the way till there. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making it 600 exactly. Dragging it back all the way to my base. Nice. Or all the way to my base, all the way to my radiation area. We'll need more med stuff because I've been using a lot compared to others, but anyways, let me see. Is this now working? This is now working. I'm making nitric stuff. It is making them 30 per minute, and this one's consuming. That's not the machine that you're supposed to click on. This is consuming 15 per minute. So I am gonna have to increase it a while later, maybe in a little bit. But technically, right now, even if I do increase it, I should be fine. Because I can increase it to 5 times, and I don't need 5 times, so... Because even the water here is literally 120, and I'm only consuming 30, so... Good enough. Anyways, it's also making 15 water here, and the 15 is getting pumped right back into the sulfuric acid, and then just doing a whole loop and back into here every time, and it just keeps looping the sulfuric acid. So that's perfect, and it's dumping every single one of my non-fissile uranium. That's using 100, and this is making what, 50? Yeah. Not really making enough for this one to always work at 100% of the time, but it should make every time 30 pellets. So I'm gonna have to store that up a while, but that does mean it's over here, so I'm gonna have to make the platform a little larger. Okay, there you go. So what do we need for the What are the pellets used for? So if I click on him and just do this, it's made into an... Oh no, it just shows that. That's what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to see. Moderately radioactive, not even mildly, highly still. Okay. Then what's it used for? Wow, there's 8 summer sloops and 24 of those and 70. That's a lot of shit, huh? I'll have to for to tell me what those things are, but it's not gonna do that. It's sad, but whatever. Okay, I will need to make not another one. No. Let's look at what I need to do to make it down. So I need to make the plutonium pellets into encased plutonium cells, right? Right. As for this, I need an assembler. Okay, so an assembler is really small. You can just make it like right there to there. This is making... Dude, the noises in this game, I goddamn love them. To be honest, I love the freaking thing that it's making right now. The particle accelerator noises. Okay, well, I need... Surprisingly, I need concrete. So, how much are you making? 80 per second. How much are you consuming? You're consuming 37.4. That's literally half the amount that I'm making. That's not even the amount, half actually. It's 2.5 less from the amount they left. But, looks like, yeah. How much per minute am I making? If I would make the 100, it would be 30 per minute. That is not that good, to be honest. So that's why I'm not consuming that much, actually. Give me a second. Sorry. Someone came in my room and just started talking. I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm streaming." It's like, oh shit. Fine. Trash that. I don't need this. Also, I don't really need these. I'm trash those too. Okay, so from what I can see on this one, because like I'm making it half the time down on this one. So technically, I'm not even consuming 60 still. Because the craft on this one needs 100. So it's using 100 per minute. Technically, what I could go with is, I think it's do this. This would technically consume 50 per minute. Technically, this would be the actual amount that it's using. Technically. That means I'm consuming 12.5 on this one and 37.5 on this one. That means I'm consuming 50 in total. Yeah, I'm only consuming 15 total. So what if I just buff this guy and like for it to go to like 55? A 14, please. 113. Numbers aren't exactly equaling. With that, an increase of 13%. The sulfuric acid would suffer a little bit, and nitric acid I will need to check to make sure that it's still making enough. Am I still... How much am I making with nitric acid, actually? I'm making 30, so I should be fine on nitric acid. Just this guy, I will need to, like, move around with the amount that it's making and using, whatever. It should be fine, though. As long as I... You know, because it always makes the amount that it's consumed, so technically I should always be fine. Just have to make sure that at least my sulfuric acid farming would be enough. So, if I leave it there, that would be 42.375. 42.75. Like, if I just, like, go, like, I don't know, 10% more. And it would consume 15. How much are you making now? You're making 57. Technically, if I want... you just, like, increase it to... Till you reach 60, pretty much? That would consume 45, and that would consume 15. That would be exactly 60. That is perfect. That is literally what I want to go for. Okay, that means I want to go for 18 sulfuric acid. Okay, let me just increase this to 18%. There you go. One second, my dog's at the door. Okay, so now that is increased to 18 per minute. That's now keeping up with what's in here. So this is everything should be fine. That should now be consuming 60 per minute, the exact amount that the machine is making at this point in time. My plutonium should be consuming 60, so it's consuming the exact amount that I'm making of waste. I'll just leave it like that for now. So now that means I'm making 18 pellets per minute. So the best thing I could do is increase this guy to 18 pellets used. $18 pellets used. So I need 36 concrete. Oops, I canceled it. That's what I meant to say. Good. Let me just over here real fast and do a splitter. Right there. Split this. Connect it there. And then this guy right here makes 80 per minute. So technically it should be perfect because this consumes how much? 37.5. That's below 40. That means it's below half. This one over here is consuming 36. And technically that's still below 40 and that's still below half. That means it makes exactly enough concrete. There shouldn't be any problems. So now I'm making encased plutonium cells. So let me just real fast see what's encased plutonium cells used for. These are used for making plutonium fuel rods. Now the thing is, These guys say 1.5 million joules, megajoules, and these guys say half that amount. So pretty much the... Okay, I guess these guys run for twice the amount, I guess. So... would I be able to just... Honestly speaking, the problem that I'm seeing with this is that it's going to use... it's going to use 30 encased plutonium cells. So now it's consuming 18 per minute. It's actually not fast enough. If I bump it up to the max, is it 40 plus? Yeah, it's fine. I'll leave it like this for now. Okay. I'll try doing... To be honest, I don't think I can use... Because if this guy right here, okay, this guy right here, the consumption on these guys are 0.2 per minute. That's literally what it's saying. Just find one that's like, that has something in there. Okay, see, I was right. The consumption is 0.4 per minute. That means it consumes one every 2.5 minutes. That means every 2.5 minutes it makes 50. So... I'm just trying to check in my brain. Can I loop it? Can I just disable the income of uranium stuff and just loop it? Can I do that? Or is that not possible? So I don't think it is possible. So what I think I'm gonna do. It might be possible to like link it to one and make it work like that, but honestly, I don't give a damn by doing that, and it just also seems like this one, like using it to make stuff, seems problematic. So I want to see, can I do this? Can I awesome sync these guys? Oh, it's not powered yet. All right. Please. Is this powered? Did I power it or did I fail to power it? It's powered, it's not accepting it. Frick. Okay, so it doesn't work. So I have to transform these guys into their other parts to then be able to ship it if I wanted to do that. So for that being said, what do I need for this? Because I will need to do it just because it'll actually be a pretty good income on the pointage if I want to use that. So let me go down here. Let me go see the plutonium fuel rods. Let me see. Because what's this used for? It's only used for plutonium cells. There's just a different way to craft plutonium cells, and then probably different way to make this guy, right? Because there's 2 recipes for this guy, and then after that there's no way used for this except more power, or I can ship them directly to those guys probably, and I can make them go crazy, I think. So yeah. Okay, well, anyways, I didn't look at what I wanted to actually do. It was to make these guys. That means I need a manufacturer. That means I need to automate heat sinks. I need to automate electromagnetic control rods again, because I'll need quite a bit to keep up with the amount that I'm making. And I'm making around, I think it's 8 per minute or something. I don't exactly remember. Man, look, I don't think I'll be fine with this. I don't need to keep it like this. Let me just put it at the right number. I think it's 180%, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it makes 9. It makes 9 per minute. If it makes 9 per minute, that means something. I don't have enough platforms. Manufacturer. And I want you guys to make plutonium thing cells. Link it. Problem is, I just realized actually what I've been doing. Oops, that's not what I should be doing. Because now these guys are being fed in here, but I don't have a storage between. That means I'm gonna have to set up all of these in 0.5 seconds. Nope. Well, as I can see, how much am I making? 9. Technically, I would need to increase this by like what, 10%, 15%, 20%. 20%, because I would make exactly 9. That would be the exact amount that I would need. That means I need to make 5.4 steel beams. I need to make 1.8 electromagnetic control rods. I need 3 heat sinks per minute. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Well. Organization. This. And then what I can do is just... There you go. So now it goes around and it goes back in here, but at least it has a big ass storage before I end up using it in here, so... Whatever, it's fine. Wait, I'm making 0.3 per minute, but each of the machines behind me they consume actually I don't know. Makes 60. Oh yeah, okay. It would be able to run for one machine. But even then, like, technically, it could run for 2 machines, but, like, it would be 1 machine and a half, or, like, it could run for 3 more reactors, this one, but those 3 reactors would be alone, like, 3 reactors are not touched at all. I think I'm just gonna trash this plutonium and fuel rod into a sink instead, because it just feels better that way. So let me just do the preparations for that. Let me just do a special beautiful sink right here. and this guy right there. And connect this guy to the power, and then connect this guy. We already have it connected to power. Okay, well. So now these are being made. So now I need steel beams, electromagnetic control rods, and heat sinks. Yeah, that's a problem. And I could make steel rods pretty easy, steel beams, sorry, not steel rods. Steel beams pretty easily because I just need steel. And that means I would need to just make more steel or something and just carry it over here because it only needs 5.4. It's not that much. I just realized my iodine things are really low, but don't I have, did I put them all in here or no? No, I didn't. Put my bombs in here, but I didn't do that, okay. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I think... Well... Okay. 1.2. I think the best bet for this would just to make more stuff instead of taking it back from over there. Is to make more stuff, but I'm actually becoming I'm actually getting to the end of my stream right now, so I think I'll let that running. I have a storage for the pellets, so I should be fine. I should just leave it going for now, and what I'll do is between streams I'll just set that up maybe because that's something that's just annoying to do probably. So I'll just try to arrange that stuff between stream maybe. I don't know if I'm going to stream this tomorrow. Actually, I don't actually think I'm going to stream this tomorrow at all. I think I'm actually going to take a day off to tomorrow because tomorrow I have some job interviews to do and I have some late night things to do too. So I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be an off day for me. But let's just at least go and complete our beautiful, well, thing. By the way, for YouTube, technically, this would be today. If you're all the way over here, by the way, in the video, that's kind of crazy. Thank you for being there. If you are, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That would be very appreciated from you. But at this point in time, right now, technically in the video, that means today for YouTube because I upload the next day. Normally, my videos, I just take them and just raw upload them from Twitch after I've recorded a little bit. So yeah, I don't know why I'm still writing this when I can just literally run this. Whee! I shouldn't have done that. Whee! Why did I get a lunch there? What the hell? There you go. Nice, that's a good lunch. Okay, what do I want to do again? I wanted to grab... It's my iodine. There they are. I only have this amount? I only have 150. I had more than that. I'll just put these guys in here. There you go. Just because I'll just pull them out whenever I need to. I'm also gonna put these in here because I can. These are full, right? Yes, this is full. When I need to use this for chainsaw when I need to cut down wood if I really need it. I can definitely do that, so I'm gonna keep that. But for right now, I think everything's completed. So what I need to do now is, I think, if I go all the way up here, if I'm not mistaken, because I was lining up everything, and I hoped that I could do it by the end of the stream, but it's not ready yet. God damn it, I was so close. Okay, let me grab the other items first, just to make it happen. Just have the stuff. So we need 250 of these. So that's 250. Good stuff. And we go over here, and we need 500 of these. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. And then we need 500 of the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. There we go. Look at that. We have everything we need for the phase 4 except these guys. And let's just check real fast what's needed. Where am I? Well, how much? What is happening? So I need to wait for 6 more minutes. To be more precise, 5 more minutes actually. So in 5 minutes, guys, we'll be done with this. But technically, that was pretty much perfect. And honestly, for the stream, I can't really do any more progress for the other area over there because I just couldn't. So that's how it's gonna go for me right now. Let me just check up with you guys what we did today. So I didn't do any of these. This is all off-stream stuff, but it kind of just links all up to these machines to make the cooling, to make these guys the exact amount that I would probably need. This has, like I said, stacked up by not that much, to be honest. Like, very not, because it's 2.1. And it's not... It's always full, to be honest. It's always full, so that's good. But even then, it's like... pretty rough. These guys have been going not up at all, because this is making 3 and this is consuming 3 on every single layers, so there's a problem. Now what I could do, because these are actually finished, what I'll do is I'll stop this one. But this is consuming 2 per minute? So the other thing is the one that's consuming 1? Oh. Anyways, well, because this is over and done with, I'll turn this off for now. Because honestly, for right now, I have already 140, and I mean, I can turn it back on and it's still gonna work because everything should be supplied enough. But that does mean now I'll be able to stack up in more cooling system, turbo stuff, because this is consuming two turbos. That should fix the fact that I need to consume 2 turbos. 6 more coolings, and that means it's going to stack up more cooling systems, and it's to stack up more fuse modular frames. And I actually need to stack some of those, so I'm going to stop this one for midstream between this part and next part, because all of these parts are probably going to be used for phase 5, and that just makes sense. They're all going to be used for like crafting recipes for phase 5, and that's just how it's all going to work. I know for sure. So there you go. So we have these guys running at all times now. How long have I been talking? Only 2 minutes. Okay, so we need to wait another... Actually, 2 minutes and a half. The sound of the machine is not exactly timed, but whatever. It's like halfway time because I doubled it technically. So it's like, it stopped doing the noise about halfway and then it's going to do the noise again at the end of this perfectly. But... And the machine is really loud right now. That's crazy. But I mean, I did up my voice, my music, my voice. I did up my my loudness, my mic. See, it's still booting up right now, but it's done. Like, I love the particle accelerator noises, to be honest. I love them. But Jesus, they're loud. Like, holy crap. Like, it just stopped right now. And it pretty much stopped at 50% on the next one over. What? So it's just all fucked up with the noises. That's all. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe what happened is I paused it. That's what happened. I paused it exactly at the number that it says that it stopped as, and I started to back up exactly around that number because I was like, well, I don't want it to work right now. Give it a second, you know. Well, we have 1 left, guys. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. We'll wait a little bit longer, and then we'll finish phase 4. We'll listen to every little thing that happens, and let's get it, boys. We finally finished phase 4. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna be a freaking douche and I was just not gonna finish this, and I'm just gonna finish. If I was gonna play it all the way through, I was gonna do it off stream and off videos. But to be honest, I actually pulled through and I went all the way through because the thing is, this game is kind of a co-op game. It is. And having a second mind helping you around and like, hey, yeah, we can do this way, we can do this, helps you. Like having multiple people working on this helps you for sure. And sometimes what could happen is that, okay, I'm gonna work on this, you go work on that, you know. And now I have to do all of them on my own, so it's actually very perturbing, I guess, or like I don't know what to do. And because I'm kind of like perfectionist in a lot of things, I want them to work perfectly on the numbers. When I knew, like when I learned about the numbers now need to be perfect. If they're not perfect when I'm trying to make something, I'm gonna hate myself. And I need to make them work perfectly. So that's why I always end up like going a little over crazy, to be honest. Over crazy. Anyways, are we done? Do we have the full thing? We do. Let's go, guys. We did it. So let's go into our beautiful... Okay, we can't even see the sky, but okay. Actually, that's a problem. I kind of want to see it. I'm about to fucking fix it, you know? I don't want to... You know... Oh, actually, wait, that's annoying here. Let me just... It's not that one. Let me delete this. Because I kind of want to see... There you go, that's good. Grab some more fuel. A jetpack to just jump onto this platform here. I know this is not where you need to configure it. You can like access to it the entire room in your rear, but I kind of like to be in front of the computer, you know? It kind of just makes sense. So let me just do this, and this. There you go, guys. We have finally loaded phase 4 all the way through. Oh, that took a long time. Actually took a long time, but phase 5 is probably going to take way longer than I thought that I would think. Actually surprised that this is, I think, part 14 on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Surprised that it only took me 14 parts. I think everything that I did today, actually, like earlier today, all the machines that I made and everything, would probably be in another part. But I did it off stream because I kind of wanted to get progress done off stream. And honestly, that could have probably been on a video. But anyways, let me just... Can I see? Is it because I'm now consuming nuclear power, so now the atmosphere is like disgusting and I can't see the stars and I can't see above? Is that why? I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to wait any longer because it's not gonna work. So let me load it up, guys. Boom. Nice. Cock it in. And is Ada telling us that we did a good job?
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke.
Okay.
Anyway, you're familiar with the process.
Nice.
Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines.
So complicated things, don't ask, but you wouldn't get it. Don't bother trying. Bro, what the fuck?
And everything will go as planned.
Well, that's teleporters, and I like that sound of that.
Will take time we simply do not have.
AI expansion server, ballistic warp drives, biochemical sculptor, and more nuclear pastas.
Anyway, you know what to do.
Okay.
Just don't forget to keep.
Don't waste time. Keep producing the parts you need. Plan ahead. Any moment not producing is time for planning further expansion. Stay alert. Don't delay on the production of project parts. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. Thank you, Ada, for the wonderful explanation that I didn't actually listen like a dingus, but that's fine. Let me build Phase 4, the propulsion systems. Boom. Delivering the project assembly. Doom. Nice. Phase 4 complete, guys. Woohoo! Let's go. We did it. It's annoying. I'm not going to see it, I think, being built up because... Unless this clears the atmosphere a little bit. It does. Oh, that's why the clouds went away last time like this. It's just to be able to see it. Hell yeah.
If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special.
Is this supposed to move around?
Saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand
Yes.
the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone.
I am
I am here,
understanding
and
the
I
way.
know exactly
Is
what's
this a
at stake.
cannon?
This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might
It
think I
will.
am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
I will work. 256. I love that number, to be honest. Is that nuclear rockets? Those are some crazy items, by the way, at the top right again. But here's to be done on phase 4, guys. Nice. We now have phase 4 to go. Phase 5 to go now. And let me just have a little look on what the items I need to progress on to tier 6. Tier 9, sorry, tier 9. Because that's the only tier that's left. I just want to see what I can unlock, what I can do, just real fast, just a little sneak peek. So there's 5 things. Peak efficiency, what does that look like? So conveyor belt part 6. Okay. Visconium fuel rod. Fuel as used as fuel for nuclear power plants. The power source that puts Fisket on the map. Literally, the creator is still there. What? Caution, moderately radioactive. Visconium. Okay. Usage and property. A production of this material is strictly prohibited on Earth, that is. There are no rules in space, only efficiency. So it's like a special ore you can make with the thing. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then you have, of course, conveyor belts and a conveyor lift, part 6, and that makes a whole whopping 1,200 resources per minute. And by the way, I think that's the max resources from a minor tier 3 on a pure node. I think it's about that number. Because 600 is a normal node maxed out. Right? So if the normal node gets doubled, if it's not maxed out, that means... with a tier 3, that means it is 1,200. So that means this is literally to be able to keep up with the maxed out version of those. I'm surprised there's no, like, for the water and stuff like that. There's different things, but yeah. Ooh, hello, time crystals. I do need you guys for something. Fixite Dragon, whatever. Okay. A lot of aluminum, what the frick? 5,000? I mean, I can make that easily happen, but 10,000 metal iron plates? Huh? God damn, that's gonna be very, very rough. I don't actually know what these are gonna be used. Like, what's this gonna use to make them transport fast? But Jesus, okay. We have Fix It Blueprint Part 3. Mark 3. I haven't even used Mark 3, Mark 1 and 2. So, oops. Probably not gonna unlock that for a little bit. We have the main portal. Enables pioneers teleportation between 2 linked portals. Each portal can only have a single link. Okay. Each portal can only have a single link. A link can only be made between a main and a satellite portal. Singularity cells. God damn it. So what? There's a main portal. I mean, like, yeah, you put this at the base. Wouldn't you be able to just make a satellite portal, like a bunch of satellite portals everywhere, and then you can just change the main portal what's linked to the satellite at any moment? Singularity cells used to supply the main portal. Warnings: massive power withdrawal with the startup usage. There's so much stuff to look. Failure to deliver sufficient singularity cells will cause the link to expire. Okay. So I need to have a good amount of singularity cells working. And I do know singularity cells are actually used for something. And in this ballistic warp drive, I thought those were nuclear bombs, but actually, yeah, I do already have nuclear bombs technically. But there's ballistic warp drive. What the hell is those? That's gonna be used for this, and I guess this ballistic warp drives are gonna use probably some SAM ore and some of these superposition escalators. Don't know what that means. I can make dark matter? Oh, that's so cool. Quantum encoder, AI expansion server. So I need to make 256 AI. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Because I think like there's something about like maximum nodes of a maximum number of a technical server frame, and it's always 256. I think that's what I remember, I think. And that's why AI expansion server, the amount you need is 256. It's kind of cool. It's kind of funny too. I like that. And then we have matter conversion. We can make fixed site ingots. The convert harnesses reanimated SAM to enable precise matter and energy transmutation. Warning, power usage is very high and unstable. Wait. Oh, that's how you make iron and the copper and all that jazz. It's from this guy right here. Oh. Well, would you look at that? That's how you make, that's how you spawn in items. You need to use the SAM resource for that. Ah. But I love the noise, by the way, the name, like, what's it called again? Transmutation. That word, for me, it triggers me a lot of happiness a little bit, because that made me just think about the mod in Minecraft, the transmutation tablets Minecraft stuff, and it's for, well, transmutating certain items into other items, because you use a value to every single item to make a large amount of another item or whatever. And sometimes you could just make crazy like ways to just spawn in diamonds, because you can just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep shoving 1,000,000 cobblestone inside the transmutation like block to make diamonds. So you can literally make diamonds out of cobblestone with that, and it's so freaking cool. But that means this uses reanimated SAM. That means, to be honest, that does say reanimated SAM. That means it's using this one to make into matter and energy transmutation. So I think it uses reanimate SAM and power to make items. And I can choose what item I want, I think. Not exactly sure. I might need a certain item to be put inside to then transform it into something else. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly if I can just choose which one I want. Maybe I can, but I don't know. So yeah, and also these time crystals. These are used for making more, like automate. What's it called again? Those things. I don't. My brain is not triggering right now. The power crystals. Yeah, the power crystals. You can use these to make more power crystals, I think. But I mean, at the same time, right now I don't need any more power crystals, because there's still so many larvas I haven't connected, or like slugs, sorry, that I haven't collected yet. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, there's only 5 more tiers to go. I mean, there's 1 more tier to go, but there's 5 phases. Not phases. There's 5 parts to tier 9 that I need to complete still. Once that's done, I'll start focusing on tier 5, all the items that we have, and then we'll just keep going from there. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching on YouTube. If you have enjoyed watching on YouTube and you're still here, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to watch some more. I'd be very appreciated from you guys. Also, if you do want to watch these live, these are streamed live on Twitch, and we also have a Discord server down below. That are both of those links that are down below. You can use the Discord to like check when I'm live, or announcements to when I'm live or whatever. I normally every day talk about it, or if I'm not writing about it, that's because I talked about it during a stream, or different things. I'm trying to stay up to date on like actually like saying something in there because I normally just never do it. My brain just always ends up being out of focus somewhere else because I have to do so much shit left and right. And for one person, that's kind of a lot of work. But anyways. So thank you for being around, guys, and sticking around. And I love you guys. So I'll see you another time. Goodbye, guys. And if it's nighttime for you guys, and good night and whatever, good day, whatever. See you guys.